Let's talk about why you might not be finding an internship. I found it very interesting when I saw this LinkedIn post about someone saying they're trying to find new interns and they just can't find someone who they feel like isn't trying to date them. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And then I read the rest of it. It sounds like people don't know how to answer the question, tell me about yourself, or what do you like to do in an interview? I researched the unwritten rules of work for the working class and neurodivergence. Let me tell you some insights on that. You cannot care, that's fine. But then in these comments, someone had already commented, I know someone, I'll send you their resume. And that's how jobs are actually happening. And I know there's a lot going on in the market right now with AI, tariffs, federal jobs ending, all of that. Not ending, but becoming even harder to get. I had no idea how to interview, and I've shared my interviewing blunders on here before, trust me. And this is how I ended up making this course. This is a course on everything on preparing up to and through the job interview, including salary negotiation. It's everything I've learned from my own experience and my research on the unwritten rules of work. It's one of the first things I put in my school. When they ask you, tell me about yourself, you are only supposed to answer professionally. And why don't they tell me everything about your professional life? Because they want to know if you know the code. They want to know if you know the rules, if you know how to be professional. I have many feelings about this, as you can see if you see the other videos on my page. When they ask you this question, tell them about how you've studied, what you studied, why it matters to you, name drop the places you've worked, how it led to you finding their organization, and why it aligns with your interests and your personal mission. Yes, it's ass kissing. That's an unwritten rule of work. See my playlist on unwritten rules for that. Yes, the answer is because you need an income to survive. They're seeing if you're a bullshitter, if you know how to bullshit well, because they likely want you to bullshit their clients. Maybe not in like a fraudulent, unethical way. I'm not assuming that. But they do want to know, do you know how to talk to people and frame things for them? I've never been good at this. So for example, I'm running a special right now on my school where that course is. And I can just say, hey, it's $15 a month, or if you join now by the 22nd, you're one of the first 10, you'll get a free coaching session with me and a physical copy of my book that I sign and send to you. Boom, done. But my marketing team has advised me to point out, since a one-on-one coaching session with me is $209, and the book will probably be at least $15. I don't really decide that, the publisher does. And this is $15, but if you do the annual plan, it's down to 12 months a month. That is a $365 value, $150, which saves you $215. Is any of that untrue? No, it's just the way that it's framed. None of that's manipulative. None of that is hiding the truth. I would hope most people can do that basic math, though, we are pulling education in this country. But how it is framed matters. Now, I just think we should also have transparent interviewing. Until we get there, you can learn my secrets in my school, and there is a 7-day trial if you're not sure about the commitment.